Hello my darlings, I thought I would do another spring video because apparently I haven't done enough spring videos yet. So here's another one for you, and of course welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello my dear, please don't forget to subscribe and of course follow me on Instagram. As you guys probably already know, because I've been telling that in every single video I think recently. On Instagram I am active when it comes to Ukrainian matters, so if you need anything in regards to that subject, you can always contact me there. And if you need some information, links to donate, stuff like that, everything is on my Instagram. It will be saved in my Insta stories, so check it out and of course follow me there. I have my usual content on Instagram as well. And yes, today it is gonna be my personal beautiful spring picks. I think these are ultimate spring fragrances. I tried to not duplicate anything from the previous spring videos, and I think nothing is duplicated, maybe one fragrance, but other than that, nah. So I really hope you enjoy it, guys. I adore spring when it comes to fragrance, fashion, and all that jazz. You know, you can still wear layers, so you can put nice cool things on you, and it's a great time to experiment with fragrances as well, because you know, it's not too hot, it's not too cold anymore, it's just a perfect weather most of the time to test shit out. So yes guys, let me start with the most feminine of them all, and I think this one is the one that got copied from another video of mine, because I did show it, I think, but it's okay, I'm gonna show it again. Fiori from Giorgio Armani, absolutely stunning if you love orange blossom, because as far as my mother's taste is concerned, you must know she is absolute fan of the whole C line, like the whole line, except from this one, just because it has quite a bit of orange blossom, and this is something that is not for her. So if you don't really love orange blossom like neroli as well, you might not like this, even though it's beautiful and fluffy and plush and precious and feminine and like a cloud. It has that note. So yes, be aware of that. Also there's vanilla and musk, and black currant and mandarin. So I have the notes written here, so I'm cheating. But yeah, love it, love it. Long lasting but not too projecting. Yeah, so this is a softer fragrance, but it's gorgeous. I love it on my mother because she was testing it. Since she loves C line, I have to let her try everything from the line, you know. And after a couple of days, it didn't work for her. I love it though, so yeah, gorgeous. All right, next one is a gorgeous new discovery, guys. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. These are brand new releases, and also these are inexpensive, so amazeballs, just amazeballs. And this one is my absolute favorite from the whole line that I have and tested and have a video about it. This one is the best, and it's gonna be so gorgeous for the springtime because it's clean, it's musky again, it's just gorgeous. It has some beeswax to it, so if you like fragrances like Prada La Femme, you're gonna love this, but the longevity is so much better than Prada's. This one is from Haramain, and this is called Royal Musk, and it comes in this gorgeous blue bottle. And this one is, as I said, clean, slightly floral but also tropical, slightly powdery, fresh, like clean laundry but make it super bougie. This one is so pretty. it just makes me picture a pretty woman that's put together. Even though the whole line of these fragrances is completely unisex, I would say this one is very feminine leaning. It is just so precious. So precious. Beautiful fragrance. Beautiful bottle. It really feels and looks so luxurious. The cap is metal, so you know, and the glass is very heavy, so you're getting very great bang for your buck, or however you say it. I love this one. This is definitely my favorite from the new Haramain releases. It's so pretty. Check it out. And yeah, it's just sweet, clean, powdery, slightly soapy, but not like, you know, that shitty soap. No, it's like just slightly like floral soapy. It's just like clean laundry mixed with tropical vibes and the beeswax. It's just so good. It's so hard to explain. I'm trying the best way that I can, but I think I'm failing miserably. But what you have to know is that it's so good and it's so long lasting. So those two factors that are the most important for me are checked. So yes, get yourself Royal Musk for spring. It can be easily a signature scent. Next, we've got my current favorite pair, I think, when it comes to those fresher pairs. This one is Juliette Has A Gun, Pear Inc. And this one is Ambroxan, Musks, and Pear. And this is so beautiful, guys. Just beautiful. Such a yummy, almost sour green pear. Amazing. And the Ambroxan, I am personally a fan of Ambroxan. I don't have any issues with it. Even after Corona, that was very rough on me. I still love it. I still really love it. This one, I would say it has moderate longevity and projection on your skin, but it's very long lasting on your clothes and in your hair. So keep that in mind. If you want it to last forever, then spray it on your clothes, and especially outerwear. It even worked when it was very cold outside. Even though it's a fresher scent, it worked so well. So yes, Pear Incorporated. At first when I saw it's been released, I was like, meh. But now I'm like, wow, you know, I'm in love with it. So that is Pear Incorporated. Lovely fragrance. By the way, I'm still trying to adjust the lights and stuff in this new setup. So tell me how you view it and what needs to be done. It would be very helpful. Next fragrance that I have here is my oldie but a goodie, guys. This one to me just screams spring. It's so beautiful. Just too beautiful to be true. Really. And that is Alien or Extraordinaire. And I have been raving about this fragrance for so long, literally since my channel has started, which was actually 2 years ago. Can you believe it? This one is Extraordinaire. Beautiful citrusy white floral combination. But this one is not like beach vacation like Alien or Sublime is. This one is springtime, signature scent, going to a park, going to work, running errands. This is that type of scent. But in general, it is extremely beautiful, super unique in my opinion. Very unique citrus floral fragrance. Beautiful ambery woody base like all Aliens have. This one is, however, quite far from the original, so you don't really smell that much of Alien here, but it's still very beautiful and long lasting, and it is just fantastic. So get this one if you still can. I know it's been a long time since it's been released, but I hope I will still find it for you online. Alright, I have an oldie but a goodie, and I'm only showing this here because I have to have an explanation, because it's kind of like florals for spring. this fragrance, you know. But when I think of spring, it just reminds me of this fragrance immediately, you know. Springtime is this for me. And that is Coco Mademoiselle, the original. And this is a beautiful, fresh oriental, I would say. Yeah, it's patchouli, citrusy, bubbly, zesty, but at the same time it's very warm and deep and long lasting. I love this one. This is literally the first patchouli that I fell in love with, and there are not many that I love. So yeah, lovely fragrance. You guys all know it. It's currently quite expensive, but I still think it's worth it, because even though most fragrances have been reformulated from other brands and lost their longevity, I don't think it's the case with Chanel. Actually, Chanel probably did reformulate, but there is really no sign of it, no whiff of that reformulation. And also they're still long lasting, you know. The ones that used to be long lasting still are. And that is no exception. Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, fantastic for spring, what can I say. Another typical floral for spring kind of thing is Delina Exclusif. And again, I love this fragrance all year round. But I think since the weather is still sometimes cold, sometimes warmer, I think this one is the best out of all of the Delinas. Also great one for spring to me is Cassili from the brand. I did show it in my other video. But at the moment I am definitely voting on Delina Exclusif because it got a little bit colder here in Poland. I think it really shines the most at the moment. So yeah, this one is also a pear fragrance, but it's like, you know, oud, incensey, vanilla. There's not just that pear, it's more powdery, very sweet, very feminine of a fragrance, and you really do smell a lot of vanilla in here. So yes, if you love those, you know, powdery, sweet, feminine vanillas, I think you're gonna love this. This is a great option for spring if you want to spend a little bit more. I think this one is still very much worth it because it's very long lasting. So, you know, you're not spending your money for nothing, like in some cases, right? So yes, Delina Exclusif, fantastic. I have only 3 more. Can you take it? I think you can. All right, next one, one of my favorite jasmine fragrances. This is more of a pure-ish jasmine, like you mainly smell jasmine, and it's really, really exquisite. This one is from Lancome, and that is Jasmins Marzipane. Beautiful, long-lasting, white floral scent. It's also woody. It has that sugary sweet effect as well. It's a very clean jasmine. There's nothing indolic here, nothing animalic, nothing dirty. It's a very, very clean, sweet, pure jasmine with a beautiful undertone of almond wood. And I do definitely get a lot of sweetness from this fragrance. So you're not just wearing a white floral, you're wearing a beautiful sweetness to it. And as it opens up, it is quite green, but when it settles on your skin, it will get sweeter and sweeter, which I personally really love. It does get a lot of love from my personal YouTube friends, but I don't think it gets a lot of love in general. You know what I mean? So if you watch me, you probably do watch my YouTube friends like Yana, Moon Perfumes, you know, but I've never seen many people talk about it. So I think it's still quite underrated. I think even though it's just a jasmine scent, it's still very unique because it has that beautiful sweetness and that woodiness that comes from it. If I were to wear like purely a floral scent, I think I would go with this one because I'm not that biggest fan of like very, very you know, floral fragrances, but this one has more to it. So yes, Jasmins Marzipane. Now, this is such a beauty. This one, guys, is such a beauty. It's insane. I love it so much. This one is from Goldfield and Banks, and that's a new release. It's called Sunset Hour. And if you do not have it already, I think you should absolutely get it. This is amazing. I don't know why some people do compare it to Pas Ce Soir from BDK. I don't see it at all. Like, at all. Yeah, of course, it's also quite a fruity fragrance, alright, but I wouldn't say it's similar at all. Actually, it does have pink pepper, just as Pas Ce Soir. It also has a peppery note, that one. This one has desert peach, raspberry, cashmere wood, mandarin orange, jasmine, sandalwood, ginger, and benzoin. This is a beautiful, fruity, woody fragrance. It is deep. I wouldn't say it's a summertime scent. You can wear it in the summer for sure, but I wouldn't say it's like straight up summer fragrance, you know, even though it's the whole commercial and the name would suggest it. No. I mean, okay, I do get why people might think it is similar to Pas Ce Soir, because that's very opening. It's that peppery, fruity blast, you know? But like, as the fragrances dry down, they go completely into different directions. This one goes, at least on my skin, into that deeper sweet wood. I would call it a sweet wood, you know? Like a cashmere, sweet, woody undertones. Whereas BDK Pas Ce Soir, which surely could be here, but you know, I didn't want to put two fragrances that are considered similar in here. And I think I do prefer Sunset Hour at this point, because it's a little bit deeper in the dry down, you know? Whereas Pas Ce Soir, to me, it actually does stay quite like Chupa Chups, strawberry, fruity, candy kind of smell throughout the fragrance. This one changes more. So yes, if you want a fragrance that changes a little bit more, I think you should go with Sunset Hour. The longevity on me is fantastic. I think it's actually better than Pas Ce Soir, but I do not have problems with Pas Ce Soir as other people do. So they're both good on me, but this one maybe actually is better. So yes, that is Sunset Hour. Glorious. And last but not least, of course, I wouldn't be myself if I didn't have some sort of coconut in here. And this one to me is perfect for spring, because it is a very sophisticated coconut, very long lasting, slightly powdery. It has some iris to it. Lovely, just lovely. It's not just for summertime, and that is Lancome Soleil Cristal. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I personally adore it. I know that there are people who are not fans of this fragrance, but I am definitely a fan, and I do recommend it. To me, at this point, this is definitely the best La Vie Belle that is on the market. And if you are to get any of the La Vie Belles, I would go with Soleil Cristal, because it is quite far from the original. It has its own nice DNA, but you actually still get the best part of the original La Vie Belle, which is lasting power and that iris, which, you know, has blown everyone's socks off when it was first released. So yes, this one is a coconut, tropical flowers, vanilla and iris. Oh, it's so beautiful. I adore this fragrance, okay? I just adore this fragrance, and it has such a beautiful bottle, right? It's so, so beautiful. I cannot get enough of it. I just love sitting and staring at it, because to me it looks like My Little Pony. Love it. So yes, as I said, the lasting power is fantastic, and you can actually get it at the moment online with a very, very decent price. So I highly recommend you check it out. Actually, now that I'm looking at this bottle, there is something inside the bottle that is floating in there, and it looks like it's from the straw that's inside. Very weird. I need to investigate, but I still love it and I will never ever get rid of it. Very good, sophisticated coconut. Honestly, if it was packaged into a niche bottle and branding, I would believe it. Call me an idiot. But I would, okay? I would. There are some nuances to this fragrance that make it very special in my opinion. Alright, my lovelies, and that is that for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which is your absolute favorite everyday spring fragrance, your ultimate signature spring fragrance. Of course, signature scents can change throughout the year, why not? Signature scent is what you make of it, right? So yes guys, I love you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I didn't ramble too much, and see you in my next one. Bye.